Endowment Collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless. Tapping into our spirit guides, our angels. Spirit, please show us what you have for us this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, manifestation candles, all of that is over there. And let's get into this message today. Ooh, so I'm definitely getting an energy of someone feeling like they chose up and they chose wrong. First of all, let's talk about this though. In the pre-pull, we got fire signs, earth signs, and air signs that came out for you. So you have a lot of people in your energy. Your energy is very condensed at this time. This could even be residual energy from past connections. So take a moment to do a cleansing this week. Take a spiritual bath, cleanse your energy. Get that sage, that Palo Santo, cleanse whatever way you want to do it. You can do like a white clearing candle for yourself. I have those on my Etsy shop as well. But definitely do something, because if this is residual energy and this is not like all just the energies of people who are present here now, that's actually a problem. But the only sign we did not get was the water signs. My goodness, you have a lot of people in your energy at this time, collective. And I'm feeling like someone feels like they chose the wrong direction. We got pregnancy and revenge. So I'm feeling like a deep disdain that someone has for someone who either they feel like trapped them into parenthood, or this could be someone that they already have a child with and they feel like now they're connected to that person for life. I mean, they kind of are. You don't have to be if you don't want to be. You can find ways to co-parent but also keep distance, but realistically you're gonna have some overlap. I'm tapping into someone that either has a kid with someone already or is gotten someone else pregnant or vice versa. And they're feeling like they want to take revenge on this person. They're very drawn to you at this time, but they feel like that third party, whatever that is, that person that they had a kid with, is holding them back. And they're hoping that they can connect with you in some way, somehow, the both of you can rewrite history. I'm not going to lie, tapping into their energy, it feels like they are trying to avoid the reality of the situation, which is that they did make that decision. Maybe they didn't plan to have a baby, but they did have that. Also, another way that this can manifest, sometimes this will come out in like long-term obligations. So this could be that they signed a lease and they're on a lease with someone, so they have to live there for another however long until that lease is up. Or this could be some other tie that they have to someone. Maybe they feel attached to that person, but I'm definitely getting third-party energy. And someone is trying to put you in a third-party position. I feel like they're already in a relationship or already in a commitment. They're kind of stuck with someone else and they're fantasizing about you, almost like you're a blank canvas, because you're not in a full-on relationship with this person, because they don't have complete access to you. You're like a blank canvas. They can paint whatever perfect picture that their life could be onto, even if it's not reality, even if that's not the situation. And I feel like they could be doing a lot of projection, and you guys low-key could not even have a super strong connection. This could be someone that you're not even, open to romantically, that is just being very idealistic and more attaching to you at this time. So there can be, multiple ways this is manifesting. Look out for fire, earth, and air. My goodness, fire signs, Leo, Sag, Aries, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have at least 3 people in your energy, if not multiple people, of these signs. Like right away, I was picking up that there's a lot of people in your energy. I will say, we have feeling yourself and looking for the one. So when you're looking for the one, you do kind of open yourself up as a portal for things to manifest. That's the thing about manifesting. You make yourself a magnet to attract what you want, but you can also attract other people you are around. And also when people feel like their opportunity to have something with you, I just saw 444, is going away and they're losing access to you, that can also make people act, out of the usual and try to pursue you and come towards you and hound you, even if, you know, you've already explored something with them and it's like, okay, we've already discovered we're not a match. Just when people start to feel like they're losing access to something that is valuable, period, it makes them feel very uncomfortable and fight for it. You know what? I don't know why, but this spirit is giving me as an example. If you come from a culture where there's, you know, your family has land back home, it's very common for the family to constantly be fighting over this land. And then you go see the land and it's like, okay, wow, really? This is what we've been fighting for generations? So I don't know why Spirit gave me that example, but no, it makes perfect sense because in your head, you imagine back home, I got this big, beautiful land and I can live this, you know, luxurious life and we can build a home on that land. And maybe over there it's cheaper and there's different, you know, societal things going on, so it's a more, you know, lifestyle that we would like. But it's like, well, why haven't you just gone to get it then? Why didn't you just do that? And it's because truthfully, you're blank canvassing that land and you're making it seem like it's the promised land. I just saw 606 and it's not. It's just land, and you're looking at it like it's the promised land. So yeah, Spirit is giving me that as an example. I am seeing a little bit of that here. People kind of adding some extra sauce onto their situation with you. I'm looking at the timer now for how much time I have left on my memory card, and it's at 111, 1 hour, 11 minutes. So I'm seeing a lot of angel numbers for you guys. We have getting a second opinion and enchantment. I do like that because I see that this person is at least trying to get some advice about what they should do in this situation or what the truth is up from the situation from a third party, from another person. I like that because this person is obviously enchanted by collective, lost in the sauce, very attracted towards you. So I like that they are likely getting a second opinion from someone who can at least kind of walk them down and let them know like, okay, you're adding a bunch of extra sauce onto it. Truthfully, you know, maybe the situation between the two of you is you don't even know each other or you haven't met and they only know you from online and it's a parasocial thing. Or, you know, maybe the person they're getting a second opinion from is telling them you may actually be trying to run away from the family that you have already started, even if you didn't plan that pregnancy or whatever that is that's keeping you connected with that other person long term. Even if you didn't plan it, you didn't see it going this way. That is the situation that we're in now. Whether it's a lease, you signed that lease. Yes, you have 6 more months there at that place. You're a bit landlocked at this time. That is the reality of the situation. Or whether it's an actual pregnancy, it's like that baby is coming whether you like it or not. This is the time to prepare. You may be projecting, you know, a bunch of ideas or desires onto this, you know, onto collective, and you actually don't really have very much there, or that shouldn't be the focus. So I like that they're getting a second opinion. Hopefully that can, you know, steer them in the right direction. But this person, that's just the strongest energy here. You got fire, earth, and air signs in your energy, or people who are connected to you. So unless it's a past thing where you need to do a clearing, if you can see you're getting a lot of flirtation or a lot of, you know, when someone just looks a beat too long, or they look in a way that you don't look at friends or just at coworkers, whatever sign you're getting, whatever you're seeing, it's like you're getting something, you're seeing something where it's like, yeah, things shouldn't be exactly like this with this person. So Spirit is trying to show you, Spirit is trying to help you and support you in that process by at least showing you that this person really shouldn't feel this way about you, or they shouldn't try to pursue this, or, you know, there's actually something going on beneath the surface here. We got the 6 of Wands reversed, the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. You could be seeing some repeating 6s at this time, maybe even some repeating 7s. But 6 of Wands reversed, that's a fall from grace, okay? 7 of Swords, that's because of your own doing as well. 7 of Swords is a card of self-sabotage, and I'm looking at the symbolism on this card specifically. This person is talking on the phone, communicating as their real self, low-key. You got their hat above their eyes, covering their true intent. And then also you see their sword sitting here and there's a mask there. So all the symbolism that this person is hiding, masking, and you know, you could be having really good moments with this person collective where they're showing you their best face, the best version of yourself, talking to you, being more open and honest than they are with other people. but still not open, honest, and completely transparent about what they have going on. We got the Six of Cups. Maybe there's a rekindling situation. Maybe you know this person from the past. Maybe you went to school with this person, or you grew up around this person. This could be like a sibling's friend as well. So there could have been like something very real that kept you guys from exploring the connection previously. But Six of Cups talks about some sort of past connection, even if it's not, even if it's the recent past. So at some point, Six of Cups, the situation was not what it is now, and they had a better opportunity. I don't see that they took that opportunity, or maybe it really is a timing thing where you guys didn't meet yet. For some of you, I was getting like, oh, it seems like this person may have had a, kid long ago, and they're projecting all of this, negativity onto the person they had the kid with, but it seems like they're almost pedestalizing you and making it seem like you're the light at the end of the tunnel, or their savior to some degree. So this could be talking about that. We got the Magician reverse, Ace of Wands reverse, Star reverse, and the Two of Wands. So ultimately, the ball is really in your court. I just saw 1101. You have the ability to step into something better. This person is like trying to drag you into some cycle that's very much so still open. And that's like the part that's not being said out loud. They are still tied to this person. For a small portion of you, maybe it's for a long-term investment or a pregnancy. It's like kind of really something that at least feels like it's out of your control. But for a lot of you, this is just something that they're, Seven of Swords talking to you in the phone booth while they're wearing a mask, and they're going to go pretend to, be an engaged father or mother after, when whole time they're plotting against their family because they know they're making plans to leave, So yeah, you have to let me know how you feel about this. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can tap into any of the other energies. This one is taken over. We got the Ace of Wands reverse and the Magician reversed. So honestly, if anything, I would say keeping this person on thin ice, not giving, collective, I wouldn't give anyone a chance right now. For the next 3 months, I would not give any chances. I would only move forward with people who are showing up as they should show up, doing the right thing in a responsible energy, and have something that they're adding to your life and offering to add to your life. Those are the only connections that are going to truly be safe at this time. Because I can already see this person in your energy trying to catch you slipping, and it's like, oh no ma'am, no sir. Spirit is like, listen, this is not your cross to bear. This is not your responsibility to take on. We got the Two of Wands. The truth is they got one foot in the door, one foot out the door. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. We got the Star card reversed. So I feel like this is not the best timing, or maybe, it's a situation where we have a strong connection from the heart space, but in the 3D, we don't align. So I would open yourself up to other options at this time. Spirit, can you tell us anything else? And I feel like with that, exactly, like we have lifestyle and jealousy. This person is still connected to this other person. Whatever this third party is, they're still in that situation. So that's the thing. They want to live a different lifestyle. Their life is getting humdrum. Same thing happening over and over again. Each day looks the same as the previous day. And this person wants a change in lifestyle, or this person wants to connect with you because they see you have a lot of potential, collective. But with jealousy coming out, I feel like there could actually be something darker going on here, where this person still wouldn't be happy even if they had you, and they might feel jealousy and bitterness that their path didn't go the way yours did, that you some way somehow lucked out, and they seem to have, caught every L on their journey. Jealousy, it says, talking behind your back, being envious, pettiness, and attention seeking. So it could be any manifestation like that, how this is coming out, where they're attention seeking from you, or low key, they want to be close to you, they want to be respected by you, but they're talking crap to other people about you. There's a thin line between love and hate. And especially as a feminine, they tell you in school, oh, if he pulls your hair, that means that he likes you. And it's like, no, actually, that's just a result of that masculine or that feminine, whoever it is, not working on handling and processing their emotions to the effect that they feel like they need to exert it in an unhealthy way that harms or hurts me. That's what that is. That's not nobody's crush. I don't want to fucking hear it. So I feel like we should stop acknowledging that story, and we should start calling nefarious behavior exactly what it is: nefarious, deviant behavior. We have up all night, falling, and peace. Oh my God, at peace. So you guys, collective, are actually doing quite well. That is crazy that we have the falling card here, because I don't see you falling in love with this person. Maybe some way, somehow, for a small portion of you, there's like a freak twist of fate and things end up working out. But I actually see that you're completely unbothered by this energy. You know who this is, likely. You feel them. I feel like it would be impossible to not to see. You likely have noticed this person, picked up on their, whether it's pettiness, attention seeking, their envy, talking behind your back. You already know this person, you see straight through it, but you're up all night with that fire sign. That earth sign is giving you peace. You're falling in love with that air sign. Okay, So with all this being said, to be honest, I see you living your best life, which maybe that's what's inspiring the jealousy, that you seem to be literally able to go on dates, talk to whoever you want, do whatever you want. And then you got this person that's up all night because they got a crying baby in their ear. And so they're frustrated. Regardless of all this energy and this tension coming from this person, that's what I love to see. I see you at peace, collective. I actually see you falling for someone low key. And you know what? Maybe that's the secret sauce. Maybe spirit is guiding you to do exactly that, because I feel like that could really work if you literally don't acknowledge. See, the moment you acknowledge something, it gives it validity and it can blow up. So maybe you're gentle parenting this person and you're like, I don't give you more attention when you have a tantrum. You get completely ignored when you have a tantrum. You want to cry in the middle of the grocery store? All right, see ya, bye. And then you have the kid chasing after the parent. Wait, no, don't leave me. So maybe this gray rocking type of technique is really, really working out for you. It looks like it is. We got the mushroom spirit with hidden wonder. It says beauty often arises from surprising places, so find the hidden wonders in your life. I'm picking up on spirit revealing a secret garden to you. I'm seeing someone find like an amazing place to have lunch. I know, very specific, but I'm seeing like the perfect place for a picnic, or a hidden meadow, or the high point in the city, the lookout that no one knows about. I'm seeing you being revealed something like that. And it's giving you a lot of comfort and peace. And maybe it's even connected to you meeting new people. We got the fire elemental and the tiger spirit. So a lot of fire sign energy coming up. The fire elemental, it says, ignite change, burn away the old, and forge a new path to face the world with purpose and determination. Absolutely. I just saw 1808. This is a great time to write a love list of the qualities that you're looking for in a partner, so that once people present themselves to you, if they're not matching the love list, you can just hurry up and kind of get them out of the way, versus falling to the wayside and ending up in a connection and realizing later that that person is not on the up and up. Tiger spirit, bravery and confidence. It says make yourself stronger. Courage and confidence enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations. I am seeing some of you called to a health journey to work out, but I was specifically seeing like weightlifting. What was the way that spirit worded it specific? Something. I haven't ever done this type of workout myself, so I literally only had it for a second. Like resistance training, something very similar to that. Spirit was calling me to that. And it's so true. It's not all about, the physical transformation that everyone can see. You genuinely build determination, confidence, and like the discipline required when you get into that health journey. Because when you feel like, nope, I'm going to go to sleep, you get up, you go to that gym, you meal prep. And it also becomes really fun. You can make it fun by getting yourself, a couple little items so you can look cute or whatever while you're doing it. But this is also going to put you in that independent mindset where you can Do things in a way that's going to be beneficial to yourself naturally. When you grow that determination, when you grow that discipline, when you feel that excitement even coming from a third party, another person trying to, like, say, pursue you romantically, when you have discipline, you don't immediately like put on the rose-colored glasses and just frolic off with them. You really assess that thing, that person, and ask yourself, and you're honest with yourself of, is it good for me? Because you're constantly asking yourself that each day to stay in alignment with your health goals. So I'm seeing that making a health goal, doing some resistance training, weightlifting, anything like that, I see that, of course, helping you with that body transformation. So it's a 2-for-1 special, but also giving you the skills to naturally be in that tigress energy where you're independent, where you take care of yourself, where you're not influenced by other people and what they want. So I am seeing Spirit recommend that. That's what I got for you today, collective. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.